Well, this is the world that the controllers have manufactured, contrived, because it's the easiest way to get into people's heads, to get into their minds, and dumb them down, and produce what I call chattel and sheeple. You see, Aries is the cerebrum, and Taurus, the bull, is the cerebellum. Right? Cerebrum, cerebul, ram and bull. And from the ram and the bull, who are horned animals, you get the ram is a symbol of, well, the ramp. Ramp and ramming things comes from the ram and his horns. And the bull, of course, you know how the bull charges and uses its horns. So you've got these animals that represent action and force, and what they've done is they've reduced the sheep into a sheeple, and the cow and its virtues into a chattel. And they'll tell you in their contracts, they'll put chattel in there, because they want to own all the chattel. So these good animals that have virtues, all animals have virtues. This is why the Egyptians had, a jackal-headed god, that have a crocodile-headed god, because those animals have got virtues, godly virtues, and as humans do. So we are basically just honouring that virtue. But see, the animals weren't meant to be eaten. And the animals that we do eat are the very animals that turn us into the animals that they want us to be. This is why the Jews and the Muslims will not eat swine, but they're allowed to give it and sell it to the Goyim, because that's their law. And simply because if they're dumb enough to eat swine and become a swine, because you are what you eat, that's how they've turned humanity into swine. They give you beef so that you can be a chattel, part of their property. They give you mutton so you can be a sheeple and follow along. They give you fish so you can be in the element of water, ignorant. Water is considered to be ignorance, and air is, we are breathing air. Man breathes air. He doesn't live in the water, he lives in the air. So air is the symbol of intelligence. So fish is to, the Egyptians never ate fish because they said, well, why? We become stupid when you eat fish, because they're dumb. They come from an element which is unknown to us. We don't operate in that element, so we shouldn't eat from that element. Rabbits make you a rabbit, run like a rabbit. Chicken, so you can be chicken-livered coward. Goat, so they can make you a sacrificial goat and a scapegoat. So they'll tell you that you can sit in a cafe and have bacon and eggs, and you're sophisticated. You can have a nice latte, cappuccino, or something sophisticated, and you're sitting there and you're eating a pig's bum, and you suppose you imagine that you're intelligent. This is all done deliberately, and not only have they genetically modified all the breeds that we recognise, the pink pig, the Roman elite, they hybridised the hog, the wild hog, with human DNA, and made the pink, conventional pig that we have out of human DNA. And so it's really cannibalism. It's the lowest, absolutely the lowest form of food you can eat. So very important to modify what you eat as you do all things like this.